Damn, I could really use a haircut. What's going on? You're no limit.
Limit? Who's limit?
Bavaro, beat it up.
I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you.
Oh my goodness, what happened to you?
What did they do? Yeah, they kind of messed it up.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's okay.
bad.
It's an easy fix.
Oh,
Easy
yeah.
fix. Okay. Alright. Alright. Thank you. Sit back for me. Let's do this. I always love getting haircuts. I get a haircut once a week. It's a little bit hectic, but one day I went to the shop and I'm like, oh, do you guys have any like summer internships or anything I can come in? They're like, yeah, come. I never actually ended up going to that shop to get like to learn how to cut hair, but instead I started learning off YouTube and just like stuff like that, you know. It was pretty simple stuff that I was learning in the beginning, and obviously my two little brothers helped me out with that a lot. They let me cut their hair. I butchered them so many times, but it ended up working out really well for me. I used to be a DJ when I was like 12. I started DJing, and then by the age of like 14, 15, I was DJing weddings and a lot of like Persian house parties and stuff like that. Just making good money, you know, I was a kid. And so that kind of, I guess, started it off. But when I started actually making music was around like 7, 8 years ago. And then I started releasing music 2 years ago. I love like the older music. And I'm trying to put a lot of like Middle Eastern vibes into my music too, you know, just because I did a lot of like Persian parties. So like Persian music kind of always stuck with me. And so like a lot of the Middle Eastern vibes, Turkish melodies, Arabic melodies, Persian melodies. I try to adopt that into my music too, you know. For me, ideas always pop up in my head. I'm in the studio all the time after like work anyways. So I'm working here and then I'm working there, you know, just 24-hour job, which I love.
No offense, yeah, no offense, yeah. Can't be friends, yeah, can't be friends, yeah. No offense, yeah, no offense, yeah. Can't be friends, yeah, can't be friends, yeah.
It's time for me to take that next step. You know, I can't stay cutting hair forever. But I got into producing recently, so I started producing a little bit. I actually have a track probably coming out this summer that I produced myself. It's gonna be helped co-produced by my uncle. Shout out my uncle. He's the one who really got me into it. Because one day we're just chilling and he's been making music for God knows how long, like the longest time. And we just sat down together and he's like, you wanna try out like a little cover? And then I tried it out and he's like, yo, this is sick, you should put it out on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And yeah, that video's still on my Instagram too. It's like the very first post I have on my Instagram.
Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. This is more than just a new life for you. Don't give.
Just shows me where I started, you know. I used to be very like weird about singing because I wasn't sure if I had it or not. Like had the voice and you know stuff like that, but slowly I started to believe in myself, and then when I did that, like all my friends, you know, they're like, yo, this is sick, you know. One of the things that cutting hair has done for me is it allows me to, you know, just be myself with people. And I can just share and listen to them share, you know. There's so many good conversations that come out of barbershops, right? Like you can honestly get a lot of like life-changing stuff. That's one of the reasons I think I got into it too, because I just love talking to people. I have worked with a lot of artists, you know, for the connection side of things, you know. It's more fun like that too. It's more organic like that, you know. You don't feel like you owe anyone something, and you don't feel like you have to just like BS write a track really quick just to have it out, you know. I feel like when it's more organic and there's something in it for both of us, I feel like both of us work better. I'm experimenting a lot right now, so I'm trying to do everything. I have a lot of pop tracks coming out, a lot of like reggaeton and Spanish vibey kind of, like those melodies and guitars and stuff. Yeah, I have an Afrobeat track I'm working on right now. Fun, dancey kind of stuff to get people out of the chair, you know.
I just want you to know that I see you, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put some honey in your cup, you got you on the move, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby girl, give it up, don't put me like a fool, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't be like that, don't act so tough. Yeah, I can see right through your bluff, yeah. I just want you to know that I see you, baby, yeah.
It's looking pretty crazy. Hey, it's crazy.
One time I was driving and the girls next to me in the car, they're like, "Oh my God, look!" I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" And then I drove off. You know, it's super cool vibe, super cool feeling. I haven't blown up like that yet, so getting that kind of love from fans is really cool, for sure. That kind of, I guess, made it real for me. You know, yeah.